Welcome back to CCRPG, where we open up our virtual table and play games with some good friends. I'm Bob, and I'm going to be running Lancer, an RPG by Miguel Lopez and Tom Parkinson-Morgan. You can find it at Massive Press on itch.io. We're coming back from our break in session 2. Our heroes and the DBC crew just took out the rival crew that took over the hangar their ship was in, and just kind of got access to the rest of EoS Station. Now they gotta try and make their way down to engineering and perhaps make their way to saving Wren Polities, the station owner. So let's toss back over to our players here. What do you all want to do?
So the door opened earlier. It's definitely big enough to fit mechs in, I assume.
It is huge. It is enough that like 6 mechs could walk side by side through that door. Like it is meant to bring cargo containers the size of your entire cargo hold into this room.
Works for me.
Yeah.
All right.
That's kind of the point is like you wouldn't be able to move this type of cargo through like the people parts of the station, right? Like the big stuff. So there's like kind of arteries running through the station where all the big stuff gets shipped.
Cool. Well, we all repaired. We got patched up. I think we're ready to go. I sent off a little communique to Tessie that we heard that there are some guys going to admin, some bad guys going to admin, but we were going to head to engineering since it's closer and seems more pressing.
Yeah, I should be prepared to meet Payday and his crew.
Yeah. Well, let's stick together. Don't let them divide us like they did this time.
Yeah, that wasn't great. I was on fire for part of the time, Astro.
Only part of the time?
All of the time.
That just makes you look cool. I was on fire. I was on fire for half of Deathbot 1.
All right.
You just really want me to watch these movies, don't you?
Is that what they call taking drugs where he comes from?
That's a whole different thing.
So Rock, as you kind of advance towards the opening, it is kind of an abyss because like it opens out like in almost every direction. It is almost void-like in its size and scope. The station itself is larger than like city size. So imagine this is like a whole river's worth of space, like weaving its way through the station. You see little transit hooks like overhead where you know things supporting crates would kind of like run along tracks. You see conveyors moving out over the darkness between like various different like probably going into hangars like yours, like for example, going out into the darkness from your hangar is a small conveyor that is probably, you know, just for an arm to drop a crate on, and then the conveyor pulls it in the rest of the way to your hangar, right? So you have almost like a little diving board out over the darkness sticking off your hangar out into this expanse. How do you all want to address this?
So do we have an idea where engineering is? I feel like that's important.
Do you? Do any of you have anything that would give you that information on how to move through the station?
Well, Tessa said that it's through the door she opened.
So did she actually respond?
Well, that was originally the plan. Was we'd come in here, and she would open the door so we could get to engineering once we cleared out the bad guys in the hangar. Once we get through, I don't know the exact path to take, but maybe we can access some sort of station map or something at one of the terminals.
Is there a terminal in our area?
There is.
I think I can access one with my Omni hook.
Yeah, the one you're accessing with the Omni hook is essentially the one in your hangar. It connects to the rest of the station.
Okay, is it possible to pull up a map of this station?
Because of the lockdown, really the only thing you can access without, digging deeper or doing an action of some sort is kind of like the plastered emergency information that's like, here's how you get to the nearest safe zone, which unfortunately does not ask civilians to jump into the great abyss of cargo transit. So it doesn't really give you any insight on that as of right now.
Anyone good at hacking?
I am.
Do you think you could hack into the terminal and pull up some sort of blueprint or something?
I mean, I can give it my best shot. I mean, I'm not really, computers aren't my forte, but I can give it a crack.
Did you just say you're good at hacking?
She means the other term of hacking.
I don't mean like hacking off arms. I mean like hacking computers.
I mean, did you see what Chimera did to Doomsday?
You see what I did to Tread. I think we're all good at hacking.
Evelene does have the hacker fix trigger, so I can give it a try. I can give it a shot.
Yeah, that's what that's for.
So,
all right, so you'll need a pilot check to try and get more information out of the emergency systems.
Yep. 1d20 plus 2. 17.
Nice. Okay. So what you do is essentially you get in there and you cannot override the lockdown, unfortunately. So you can't really get further into the control from this kind of like civilian terminal. But what you are able to do is you find out that like the little maps they use to tell people where to go and where it's safe have within them the map of the full station. It's just that's like hidden out of view. So you're able to basically get in there and kind of rewrite it. So you're able to basically zoom out and move around the map so you can see the rest of the map.
Yep, that's what I did. I feel I can't think of a good example, but I feel like Evelyn uses very non-scientific terms to explain this. She's like, "Oh yeah, I just pulled it back, like reverse the zooming in, zoomed out, and there you go, it's right here."
As you all look at the terminal she's sending to all of you, the display, and you see the map that is the emergency map, and then you just see it zoom out and show the rest of the station. She's like, yeah, I just zoomed out.
All right. Well, using the map, I'll find where the engineering, where engineering is supposed to be, and okay. I guess we'll plot our course.
All right, yeah, I'd say because of the success, I'm not gonna have you have any more hoops to figure out where engineering is. You're pretty easily able to see. Yes, it is on the lowest areas of the station down here with y'all, and you should theoretically have access to it from here. The difficulty at this point is going to be getting there. As you look around, you notice all the machinery and transit of the station is currently turned off. So you're not going to be able to like hitch a ride on like a cargo box and ride it to where you're going or something like that. You're going to have to figure out either how to activate these systems or figure out a way to navigate their kind of like web work to move along in a way that you come up with.
Yeah, well, Evelyn, do you think you can try to turn these systems on, or is that beyond what you're able to do?
I mean, I'm kind of, to be perfectly honest, I'm kind of just winging it, but I can give it a try, sure.
Well, I mean, what's worse? Not doing anything? We can always hoof it, but...
No, let me at it. And...
So what are you trying to do? Announce your what you're doing before you do it.
I think for the most part, I think she's just kind of like, she kind of like wanders in and just kind of looks at like how everything's hooked up and like she tries to see if there's like a common like control terminal that like she can sort of just like kind of pop in and then see if like get some sort of control and then she's just trying to figure out if she can get access to it.
Okay. You can try that, but that is tantamount to overriding the station's security. So I am going to impose difficulty on this.
That's fair. So that'll be a minus D6.
Yeah, you're going to take a minus D6 on this.
Yeah, like, I'm sure there's better ways of doing it, but that's how I imagine Evelene would handle it. Mm-hmm. So, this is a tricky roll. And I rolled a 19.
Nice. All right, so 18 plus 2 minus 1. That minus 1, it kept you away from the critical success there.
I'll take that. I'll take it, though.
All right, so what you get from this is essentially you are able to turn on some systems in the transit. You figure out that you're able to kind of reroute some of the access to get you to like to start like highlighting the areas of the transit system that lead to engineering. But what you swiftly realize as you start turning them on is that they are various stages of like cargo crane hooks leading to conveyors, leading to chutes. Luckily, all of them are large enough that you'll be able to get your mechs there. Let's just say the difficulty will be in the execution.
Okay.
So what do you guys want to do? Like, what's the way forward from here? How do you want to address this? Evelene basically gives you kind of like, well, I was able to, open up the cargo transit systems between here and there. It's just we're gonna have to figure out how to get our mechs through them.
So these transit systems just so I'm having trouble imagining this, are they through the door that open? Like, can we walk up and we see tracks or something?
Yeah, I'll re-describe for you. So at the very back of your hangar, there is 2 gigantic doors, big enough that your ship could almost fit its nose in these doors if they were open. Like, when I say huge, I mean huge, right? Like, they could carry, those huge ass crates that you see on those ocean liners, those giant metal crates. That's what moves through these. Okay. Yeah. So when that giant door opens up, there is just like a vast expanse of space that, towards sides of walls, you see conveyors, you see other doors leading off, presumably to other hangars and stuff that are adjacent to yours and things like that. But then I described it this way last time, and it's not as much a joke as it sounds, but it kind of looks like in Monsters, Inc., all those things that move the doors around from place to place. Yeah. It's just a bunch of tracks flying through the air that have like cranes and like almost like lifters hanging down from them to like pick up these giant crates and move them from place to place, placing them on conveyors to go in and out of certain access doorways that go to different parts of the station.
What if we just got on a crate and then just like figured out how to get that crate delivered to where we want it to be?
I was just going to ask that.
That's what I was thinking.
Great minds think
alike. Get inside
a
crate and have it get delivered to engineering, or at least somewhere close to engineering.
Okay. Yeah, you guys can try that. Evelene did turn on the transit system between here and there. You will have to, Evelene, because the system's open, this isn't like a difficult thing to do. You can basically schedule, like input the commands for getting a delivery sent from one place to another place. And currently the line from here to engineering is open because that's what you did. But you have to like get a thing that responds to the shipping, right? Like your mech is not a valid object to ship from here to there. It has to be like some sort of large crate or object that the transit system recognizes as something it can move.
Yeah, I was just thinking about this because like this is a good opportunity to be like a Trojan horse. Like I imagine there's gonna be people on the other side. Like they'll see like a crate delivered, like what the hell is this crate? And we can be like, oh, we're just lack of a better example, a box of space fruit, and they're like, oh, that's nothing, and then they walk away, and then we burst out, and we're like, surprise, we're not fruit.
I think they would be even more on the edge of considering the fact that the transit system they thought they turned off is now active.
And delivering space fruit for
Oh
some
man,
reason.
Jeremy pointed out the flaw in your plan. I was hoping I got to do that with bullets.
Well, maybe their hacker is just bad at his job, and it just reset automatically.
Am I the only one that wants to send 2 crates down and the first one contained the mechs of their allies?
Yes.
No, let's do it. Let's do it.
Ho ho ho! I have your dead pilots now.
I like this plan. Let's do it. I'm serious.
Let's do it. I like it.
Yeah, Rock was being serious.
I mean,
COMET's like, it seems like
I'm game.
extra work, though.
I mean, but it's the
You
best.
never actually survived in any kind of an actual fight before, did you?
it would be entertaining, Astro.
Extra work is what keeps us alive when we're in the trenches.
I get that, but I don't see what we have to gain from this.
What you have to gain is to see how this would play out in one of your potential future movies. I mean, what would you think they would do? Let's find out.
That is a good point. I feel like I'm being manipulated.
Not at all.
Rock rolls a d20 to manipulate Astro.
Rock wouldn't need to roll a d20.
Well, let's try it, I guess, but let's not spend too much time.
As I'm like setting up these crates, I'll just say like, okay, so what am I labeling these crates? Like, what are we shipping? We can't say
Also,
dead Max and us.
What crates are you using?
There's different sizes.
Let's use our supply crates.
All right, so the ones you got basically paid with. It'll take some time to like crack them open and empty out like the stuff inside. You guys haven't had a chance to do that yet since getting the deliveries.
Do we know? Are there any just empty crates lying about?
Yeah,
if we
let's get an empty
take
one.
a quick look.
In your hangar right now, all the crates that are big enough that you could put a mech in are filled with your payment.
All right. Well, let's load some of this. Let's get cracking.
So you have 3 large-sized crates. Each crate could probably fit 2 mechs without like damaging them.
So we need more than 2 crates, effectively.
Well, then why don't we just send 2 of their allies, 2 of the most destroyed versions of their allies in 1 crate, and we can take the other 2.
That sounds
Probably
fun.
jam the little fucker in there too.
Yeah, I mean, we don't really have to care about them being damaged.
I'm gonna vote that we do Doomsday, just out of personal preference.
So Scalp, Doomsday, and let's throw Nat in there. Nat was an annoying piece of crap.
I believe, let me double check, because I want to be right. Yeah, Nat is also the one who was antagonizing y'all at the bar when you first met Beryl.
Yes, I'm aware.
Nice.
That's why I chose him.
All right, so set up the scene for me.
This
What
is
does
a
this
great
look
plan.
like?
What kind of stuff is in these crates? Like money? Gold bars?
No.
Space fruit.
It is representative of like your ongoing requirements for your ship and stuff like that, and your repair work and all that. So components, various vacuum sealed containers that have like new vacuum tubes and things like that, like parts for your ship, things that'll wear out soon, filters, things like that. Also, ammo, right? Like your ammunition, your coolant, your fuel. That's what's in these crates.
Okay. Let's just unload these crates. We could just leave them on the floor of the hangar for now. We could store them away properly once this is all over. Sound good?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so let's do it.
All right, I'll go up to the mech and like look for like a way to open the crate.
All right, yeah, I mean, this isn't going to be a challenge for all of you. Enacting this plan is basically straightforward at this point. It's just going to take you time, and remember that clocks tick. Like, as you guys take time to do things, other things are happening.
Right.
But yeah, you take some time, you pull some of these crates aside, you open the first crate, just kind of like tip it on one side, empty everything out. You don't take the time to set anything aside or like reorder any of your shipments or anything, do you?
No.
Because I assumed you kind of said that you were just going to leave everything, so I assumed that's what you meant. Yeah, but you're able to pull them over. So you guys want to do this with all 3 crates, right?
Well, how long did it take the first crate to do?
Good, like 15 minutes.
Are you guys really sure you want to do this thing with the dead mechs in the third crate?
I mean, we're already committed at this point.
We're not, though. We can just do 2 crates and be on our way.
I kind of want to see what would happen.
Well, it could be a good decoy, I guess. All
We'll
right.
just send the first crate out and send the other 2 out on a slight delay.
All right, yeah. So you guys do that. You send out your. Well, firstly, you open up the other 2 crates. You do the same thing. You kind of like tip them over. You kind of sort out like all the material in there, like the fuel. I assume you at least like make sure is not tipped in a way it's going to explode. That's partially why it takes some extra time. You can mostly move all the durable stuff out pretty quickly, but things like ammo and fuel, like it can still sit out, but you can't like have it just like all crash out the side of the crate as you just tip it over and stuff like that. So you guys get all the ordnance and stuff like that out of there, all your materiel, essentially. Drag the crates over. They're big. They're empty. It will not be comfortable riding in these. This will suck. But yeah, you're gonna take Nat and Scalp and Doomsday and kind of like jam them all in the first crate. You seal it back up. That doesn't take too long. You get it on the conveyor. You pull the other 2 over. And what is your plan to get inside, seal the crates, and then activate the transit system?
Can we do it remotely?
That's a good idea. Or that's a good question.
I don't know why we have to be inside. Can't I like ride on top of the crate or something?
Is that what you want to do?
I hadn't thought about that. I guess we could do that. But I guess if we were inside the crate, they wouldn't see us when we arrived until we left the crate.
Well, Scalp's transmitters, his mech is still pretty functional, so they'll probably know that he's coming, right?
Okay.
Sure.
So that'll be a warning for them, which isn't a bad thing. It's just they'll know to search the crate for him. And 2, I figure I could just ride on it and then jump off early and then keep an eye on things before, it reaches the destination.
This is true.
Thought is we draw them out this way.
It's the plan.
All right. Well, should we just ride on top of the crates then?
It's up to you. You could still stay inside and ambush them.
I kind of like this Trojan horse idea. I'll get inside one.
All right, Orion, I'll get in the crate with you.
Okay.
We still have to figure out, or I'm sorry, Chimera. I'll get in the crate with you. If you want to come too, Orion, that'd be fine. But how do we, Chimera, do you know how to, like, get the crane and pick up the crates and send them on their way? We need to move these somewhere?
I mean, I'm sure I can set up some sort of remote setup, or I could show Rock how to do it.
Okay. Yeah, give that a try.
Yeah, and I'll explain Rock what to do, and then I'll just jump in a crate.
Fortunately, getting out is going to be easier than getting in, I think. Maybe.
Yeah, I hope.
All right, so Chimera quickly shows you, Rock, kind of how to set up an order and how to like activate the transit system before she kind of seals herself in one of the boxes with COMET. Orion, you're going to get in the other box by yourself.
Yeah.
And then, Rock, which one are you riding on top of?
The box that only has Orion in it to distribute weight better.
Okay, cool.
Hopefully it's the furthest one out, but... So
you want to be the furthest one back?
Yeah.
Okay, so so you set the decoy box out first, and then Chimera and Comet are inside the box in front of you, and then you're standing on the last box that Orion is inside of. You guys start the system, you activate it. You see pretty swiftly a few cranes come in. Drop some like tether claw that has some mag clamps on it, and it just like basically attaches onto the first crate and just kind of lifts it up, and you can see like as it starts to pull it away, it starts to speed up as it goes, because they aren't usually transmitting organic material. It doesn't really have to worry about that so much. But yeah, it just starts zipping ahead. And like you said, you wanted to like get your two boxes together, but on a delay from the first one. Is that right? Or do you want them to be delay, like one, delay, one, delay, one?
I was thinking we wanted to send the first one with the dead mechs in on a delay, and then the other two would come in.
All right, how long are you giving the first one a head start?
Oh, what do you think, Rock?
I'll probably just set it for like 15, 20 seconds.
All right, yeah, so you get the next one. The other claws get their next order for the two crates you're at and kind of zip in pretty quickly. You have to do a little bit of uncomfortable maneuvering so it doesn't drop the claw on top of you as you're standing on top of the crate. But once it has, it's actually kind of nice because then you have kind of like a little rope to hold on to. As you're standing on top of the crate, so you don't have to like balance as much. You can kind of like, hold the rope for a handhold.
I'm a dexterous, spindly mech anyways, so...
Yeah, so that's good. Unfortunately, the box ahead of you has left your eye line a little bit. That was enough time for it to get out into the dark ahead of you. But yeah, your two crates, the first one starts speeding up, then yours starts speeding up. And that's when... Yep.
I was wondering if I could do anything while this is happening.
What do you want to do?
I want to use my Omni hook to see if I can detect any kind of transmission reading that these crates are coming, or someone trying to reach out to it.
Okay. So, you can passively see like the signals themselves, kind of like seeing what Wi-Fi signals are available almost. You can see that the crates are giving off, not the crates themselves, but the mag clamps that are transporting the crates each have unique IDs essentially. So someone can see like where each of these claws is and where it's going essentially. But like as you're going, I'd say after about 5 minutes, you do pick up a signal ahead of you. You're unsure exactly what it is. Do you want to try to connect with it?
Would they know I'm connecting with it if I did?
If you connect to the network, if something is monitoring the network, it knows that something's connected.
Yeah, then no.
Okay. So you do see a network up ahead that has come into range of your Omni hook, essentially.
Okay. Can I tell how far away that is, and can I get off the box before I get too close to it, but still within like sight kind of thing?
In what way?
Trying to think of like how far away that is.
I see what you're saying. Okay. Let me put it this way. So you start to get the data from, because everything started to slow down again. And I'll let you see this before you make a decision of what you're doing, because this might give you some info. So imagine just like the walls on, it's like you're in a cavern, right? Like there's no floor right beneath you. It goes down hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of feet beneath you. Okay. And above, you know what I mean? It's kind of like, this is kind of the alleyway between the rest of the station sections. To your sides, there are multiple doors and multiple conveyors and stuff that all lead to places you could conceivably enter in the station. The signal you're getting appears to be coming from one of those entries up ahead. If you were to get off before getting there, you would be getting off at like one of these other doorways that you don't know where they go to.
How far away are they from each other?
Fairly far, because it seems like they're each like, you know how big your hangar was?
Yeah. They're
at least that far apart from each other because they each go to like different sections.
Okay, so I couldn't like boost from one to the other.
Do you have the flight system that lets you continue flying, or do you have to land at the end?
I'm pretty sure I've got to land.
Okay, then
it's just burst jump jet.
Yeah, it would be hard to get from one to another without pulling some real stunt shit.
Yeah, okay.
But what you do see as you get closer, because Rock, you do have eyes on what's going on, is as everything starts to slow down, this conveyor is almost like a bridge between two open segments. So imagine like it's almost like a pincer comes out, right? Like there's a thing on, like an opening on the left and an opening on the right. Right. And there's a conveyor that runs between those two. And you see the one that you gave a head start. The crate lower, like goes above that conveyor. The claw goes down, puts it on the conveyor. The conveyor starts up. And because the box was a little bit further right on the conveyor, the right side of the conveyor activates and it goes into the right hole.
Okay. It goes without saying that I'm attempting to hide through this, and I have the Infiltrator pilot talent as well.
Okay.
Just a heads up.
And for the audience, can you explain what that is?
Well, it has a few different effects, but basically I'm able to hide. Entering line of sight of a hostile creature or moving from cover does not stop me from being hidden. I can pass freely through people's spaces, blah, 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 even if they're an enemy. I can also hide in plain sight, but that ends as soon as my turn ends, if I stay in plain sight at the time, basically.
All right.
So I
see
imagine
what you're saying.
thematically, it's just kind of like a stealth grid kind of system.
Right. I see. Yeah, it's like it's deflective enough or hideable enough that as long as you don't push it, it is hard to notice you.
Right.
Okay.
My plan being that if I get pulled in with these, I'm going to try to hide and get to a place where I'm hidden as soon as I get in there.
So you have a bit of influence here. So ahead of you, your friend's box ahead of you is going to get onto that conveyor. Now, you could probably push it one way or another to decide if it goes into the left hole or the right hole. But you would have to do something to influence how it's landing on the conveyor.
It can go into the right hole with the decoy box, I'd say.
Okay. Yeah, you're going to let theirs kind of like just land where it was predestined to go, essentially. Yeah. And you see the conveyor on the right side start up, and it conveys it into the right hole.
And then Orion's and I are going to the left one if I can do that.
Okay, so you're on top of it, so you have a little bit of leverage over the kind of like how it hangs off of the hook that's holding it. So yeah, knowing that that is what you are trying to do, I would say you can pretty much easily get it to land on the other side. Now, let me start to develop the scene as this is all happening, okay? So you see the crate go into the right side, since you're the one who has vision on things. You see your ally's crate like land because you gave the other one a head start. The other one lands and starts going to the right side. And then yours starts to approach the conveyor. And you are monitoring your Omni hook for signals, Rock. The signal that you saw you were approaching is still there, but you see another signal appear like as you get to like almost right on top of it. And the name of the thing that you were like, you know how each network has like a name you can connect to? It'll be like Terminal 854 or like Engineering Terminal Delta B or something like that, right? The new network that appears like as you're approaching just says DBC on it.
What?
Huh. Okay. We're being framed. I think.
You can choose to or not to connect to it. But either way, your crate is approaching the conveyor ahead of you. You are going to leverage your weight on it to get it to land on the left side of the conveyor, and you watch as your crate kind of like goes down the left side. I'm going to move you all to a new map so you can get an idea of where you are. Boom. All right, you should be able to. All right, can you see where I've sent you?
Yeah.
All right, so Rock, you're there. Comet, you're inside that crate. Chimera, you're inside that crate, and then Orion, you're in the crate underneath Rock.
Mm-hmm.
So as you can see, like this conveyor goes between like two different sections, and that's where these crates have landed. And also like Comet and Chimera, you both are still hidden inside of your crate, but you are kind of like condensed together real hard. Orion, you have all the space in the world, but you are still like locked in a crate. But you all still have access to your sensors. So like you're still getting targeting data. It's just very limited from inside this crate. And you can all see that there are like large lockdown doors that kind of lead off of these little little cargo rooms that you've sent these crates to in engineering. And it is engineering because you are able to confirm just looking at the ship schematics that yes, this is what this is supposed to look like.
Okay. How do we know they're going to open the other crate first?
I guess Rock would tell us.
And not the crate with Comet and Chimera inside.
Yeah.
Well, there was two reasons why we thought that they might. One is it was sent first, and two, there's signal of one of their mechs inside of it.
Well, should we just wait here and hope they come out?
We don't have to. We're where we need to be.
I mean,
this is true.
We could give them a surprise, or we could just get going.
Well,
Rock, as you kind of like look around the space you're in, you can see that it's kind of like locked down in effect outside of these crates. It's like the emergency lights are on. You can see that the doors ahead of you are like locked down by security protocol, but it's like one of those things that's like probably could be opened. But it's one of those things where like down the seam of the door, it just has its red lights on, indicating like a locked seal. You know that past these doors is the rest of the engineering.
Okay. I don't. No one's coming to this, so if you guys want to get out now.
I'll try. CHIMERA, move your mech arm so I can open the stupid crate.
Move your arm. You're in the way.
I'm assuming we waited for like a minute or so first.
Yeah, so that's what I was wondering. So you guys kind of launch right into it. So how long would you wait before deciding to break your
Probably about
plan?
That's what I was about to say, yeah.
5 minutes? Okay.
Maybe 10 minutes.
Wait,
Because
10
the
minutes.
other crate already got here a little bit sooner than you. So what you see is Rock, you don't so much see as hear this and see the indication on your like display, like your targeting display. The door to the south of the map where Comet and Chimera's crate was sent to opens.
Oh, there we go.
And they shoot up the crate with Comet and Chimera.
Well,
Game over.
They don't know if there's more.
They instantly somehow know what the problem
Like,
is. They
You
wheel
think
in.
you're the first to try the
few
old hide in a
propellants?
crate trick?
Like shooting Astro
We don't-
Jamin in a barrel.
We don't ever accept anything via crate.
The
Send
door
it
stays
back.
open for like a few seconds. Who is the closest? I want you to make a split-second decision. Chimera and Comet, which of you is further map east inside the crate?
I'm Chimera
Okay.
is further
Okay,
east.
we'll say Chimera. Chimera, you get an incoming message.
Okay. I
Ring ring.
accept. Yes.
Chimera.
Yeah, I accept.
Chimera. We've lost communications. Evelene?
Oh no, the
hear
virus
me?
took him. Her. Charles, you
Oh,
there?
man.
Oh boy. I'm recording. Hey, give me a sec.
Suddenly, Comet is the closest. to the crate.
Hey,
I
what's up?
was still recording. It just Discord was like, nah, I'm not feeling it anymore.
Okay,
Yeah,
but you can
yeah.
still hear us. Okay, good. Okay, so you get a
I
message.
accept the message.
Okay, you accept the message.
I answer the call.
You get a text message that displays on your screen that just says they're almost inside.
Do I recognize the sender?
It is blank. There's no sender. It was sent directly to your machine from something close by.
I will forward this message to everyone else in the group. I'll say like, hey guys, I think we got to hustle.
Okay. Guess we're kicking down the crate.
Do I hear any noises or sensors of like any mechs approaching?
Yes, you do.
Okay. I'll also follow up and say I think there's a mech approaching the crate that Astro and me are in.
Well, hopefully they're approaching the crate that their buddy is in.
Yeah, I guess so. What do you figure? Just jump out as soon as they open that crate, or
I
what?
just duck down and hide and watch with my gun ready.
Let's see how they react when they come in and open the other crate.
Is it
hopefully
bad that
they
I kind
do.
of wanted to leave a note in the old crate, maybe the dead crate?
I mean, the dead mechs is basically a note.
We sent a message.
Fair enough.
All right,
All right.
let's wait a little bit more, see if anyone strolls in.
All right. So after a little bit of time, Comet and Chimera specifically, you do hear the movement of something in the distance, and eventually a target does appear within the door frame. It's like basically just leaning around the door frame, kind of like looking in to see what's in there. And it you can't see because you can't see outside the crates, but you know there is a heat signature, like a mech like reactor signature just outside the door frame that's opened. That is
Am I
right
getting
at the
this-
corner.
am I getting this on my sensors as well?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Imagine
I would hope
if
so,
nothing
yeah.
else, then
You
I'm
all
like
have
telling
this
you guys.
information.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll just say to the others through our private line, someone's coming.
Now, Chimera, when you patch that message to the rest of the team, did you add them? Did you add them to the conversation, or did you just send them a screen print of the conversation?
I don't understand.
It might have been a message from a hostile.
Chuck the player doesn't know how this technology works yet. Evelene probably does. If that is an option, then yes.
What was an option? You didn't pick one.
Adding people to the call. Sorry.
Okay, yeah, you added everyone else to the communication. So all of you will get the message at the same time from the blank sender that just says, there are 4 of them. One of them peeled off.
Oh, that's handy. Thank you, mysterious contact. I don't say this. This is me, Chuck the player being goofing around.
Okay. Should we attack this one that's coming inside our hangar once he gets in?
It starts to approach the crate with the dead mechs in it.
I think if he finds the dead mechs, he's just going to call for backup anyway.
Yeah.
And then he's going to open up our crate and find us.
He's going to sound an alarm, too.
What? Why was this a good idea again?
Because as soon as he opens the door to it, I'll just say now to COMET and CHIMERA and ORION, and I'll take a shot at him.
Hey, Bob, what side of the crate is the door to get out?
The
East,
top.
North? Oh, it opens from the top?
From the top.
Okay.
I decided that randomly in my head, so that's what it is now.
I hope it's not hard to climb out from the top, though.
You have boosters.
That's fair.
From your position, Rock, I'm not sure if you have a clean shot.
Are those walls then?
Those walls
I guess
exist.
I was confused at what this
Yeah.
We're like in a room.
There is a door basically in front of you that is only the conveyor belt wide. The conveyor belt goes to a door on the left and a door on the right, essentially, and yours went through the door on the left. If you do stand on, if you step out a little bit and use your infiltration skills to kind of hide in plain sight, so to speak.
Yeah.
You could probably get a sight on him. It's just you'll be further out from the room.
If I didn't have vision of that door opening, I would have moved up.
Okay, we'll pick it up from there then.
Okay.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's not a problem.
I don't know where that would be.
I will place you where I think would make sense. Where you are. You picked the space I would have picked. So
Okay, cool.
Yes. All right. Cool. Yes. So because of your targeting data and all that, you instantly get that the call sign of the mech outside the reactor signature is from a person whose call sign is looks. Evelyn points out Look is taking a look.
Oh, that's his call sign. Looks.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice.
So Looks pops up and it's carrying a light machine gun basically in its arms, and it does the thing where it pulls back and it just slams with the butt of its rifle against the seam to open up the thing, and it just goes poof, and it offsets the thing enough that it falls open, and Looks is just getting an eyeful of 3 dead comrades essentially.
How come their crate opens from the side?
I decided it randomly.
All right, well, if possible, I'd like to take a shot at him.
All right, yeah, that's going to start combat, and you're going to be our first activation. All right. So we're going into our Liberation of Engineering combat, and let me just pull up all of your info. Rock, you're going to activate first. All of you get, as soon as Looks does this, you all get a communication that basically pings the current location of the other 3 mechs that are in engineering and gives an instant schematic of the area a little bit. So you get a little bit more of the map revealed. The Payday, Tan Man, and Happy Trigger are also in this segment of engineering. And that information came to you all, to your targeting data, from the no-named contact that you've been getting messages from.
Nice.
Neat. Okay, so
nice.
do I get an accuracy for attacking from hidden, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. My gun has an accuracy, and I'm using a mobile, so that's 3 accuracy.
Yeah, go ahead and roll it.
Alright, here's the roll with 1. So the 5 would be the highest, so 13 to hit?
8. Yeah, 13 will hit. Nope. Hold on. I picked the wrong person. It will still hit. It's just I was looking at the wrong evasion.
Okay.
It is, looks that is getting targeted.
Yeesh. Low damage.
Ooh, okay, so 4 damage.
4 armor-piercing damage.
4 armor-piercing damage. Oh, man. Yeah, just, he opens it up. You see look down into the crate of
just what he's good at.
The exposed mechs. And instantly, you just see immediately that he's going to call for help, and you just wing him in the side, and he's like pushed against the wall before he can do anything.
And then I follow up with my assault rifle. So another 13.
13 will also hit.
It's 1d6, is that right?
1d6,
Yep.
and then 2 reliable.
So
2.
So is it 2? Then?
So 2, yeah.
Okay. So I rolled
Yeah.
a 1, so it still goes to 2. Good.
Yep, yeah, it's minimum 2. All right, just like blap blap. Yeah, looks is fucked.
Cool.
All right, and my turn. I'm going to activate looks. Who would have guessed it? Looks immediately after getting hit is going to retreat out of the room. Actually, no. First, or leaves line of sight. Okay, that's interesting. Looks is going to move its speed out of the room, and it is going to man, I really forget what are the things that you can do that aren't just shoot. So let me look real quick. All right, let's see. Action
Maybe
economy.
these guys just shoot.
Maybe these guys just shoot. Maybe they just shoot.
Maybe they
What
don't
if?
want fire.
What if?
One of them has
They
a
just
call
shoot.
sign Happy Trigger, so
I mean, you can self-destruct. Please? No.
Okay, yeah, this one's going
That's
to
an
this one's
option.
going to take a prepare action.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, absolutely. This one's going to prepare. And that is its activation. Boom.
whoopsies.
Now one of you, Comet, Orion, Chimera.
So here's the question: is getting out of the crate an action, or is it just part of movement?
Getting out of the crate will take a quick action. Well,
Okay.
opening the crate will take a quick action. Getting out of the crate will take part of your movement.
Right. No, that makes sense.
It'll just take 1 away from your movement to get out of the crate.
I
1
recommend
movement to go to any hex adjacent to the crate.
I recommend one of you to move first, so one of you can use your action, so the other doesn't have to open the crate.
Yeah, I'll go.
Go for it.
All right. So you're going to use a quick action to open the crate.
Yep.
All right.
Okay, and then can I just pop out the top and
Yeah, you pop off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you can use a movement to get out of the crate. You can go to any hex adjacent to the crate that you can fit in for 1 movement.
Okay. So I'll move here and then here. So I came out of the crate, I
1.
jumped out, moved out towards the door.
Okay, 2.
And now I'm sort of like still in line of sight between me and Lux.
Are you? You're drawn from like the wrong
maybe
hex.
not, but close.
Okay.
Just to give an idea.
So he must
to
be
anyone
throwing a hand
listening.
grenade since he's close, but not
That's
quite.
actually exactly what I was going to do, except not a grenade, but a smoke grenade. So I'm going to throw out a smoke grenade into the doorway, like right where the doorway is. I'll throw it here where I'm pointing.
Okay.
But that's going to be where the doorway is.
So, all characters and
yeah.
objects within the blast area benefit from soft cover until the end of your next turn.
Nice.
You have to be within the blast
Then
area.
toss it on yourself.
Can it be like in between you and another and still give you soft cover?
What's that?
Can like the smoke grenade area of effect be between you and another bad guy? And give you soft cover?
I'm going to read it exactly how it is written to say that is anything within the area. Because remember, smoke's not just like it's not like you're not just looking with your eyes. You have targeting systems and stuff.
Yeah.
And I imagine that like the smoke does something to obscure you in some way. If there was something else to say that the smoke gives you like a line of sight thing as well, I'd say okay. But right now it just says all characters within blast area benefit from soft cover.
All right, then let me throw
Todd,
it.
hear me out. You pop open the crate, you toss the smoke grenade out, then you leap out and land in the smoke grenade in the most Astro fashion.
Yeah, that sounds great. That's exactly what I do. And knowing how it works, I'm going to place it where I'm standing now. So yeah, he jumps out the crate. He tosses a smoke grenade on the floor. As it blows up and there's smoke, he runs into the area.
He
of
just
smoke.
lands in it.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, you just pop a smoke on the ground and you just poof fly out in the smoke, and all they get is like some disturbance of the smoke as you get out there.
Okay. Alrighty. That's it for me.
All right, that's COMET. I am going to trigger Payday. Payday is going to do something off screen. You all get a message that says they're breaking through the door.
When we get that, I'll just send a message saying they must be trying to do it faster because we arrived. We got to be quick, guys. And with that, you mind if I activate?
Yeah, go
for it. Go for it.
I'm gonna use my quick action and movement to bust open the top of the crate and jump out.
Okay.
It should put me like here.
Yeah, that's fine.
If I go here, does the door open, or is there a switch to open the door?
If you go there, the door opens as you approach. It doesn't make sense, but as you come out of the crate, the red lights going down the crack of the door blink blue and then solid green, and the door starts to slide open.
Okay, I think I got one more movement, then I can just stand in the edge of the doorway. Okay. All right, in that case, I am going to use my second... I'm going to actually use my second quick action to boost, so I get 4 more movement.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
All right, I need to check something real quick.
And I'm under a conveyor belt, under the magnet. Great.
Let's see.
Would your mech get lifted by the magnet?
All right, that you, Orion?
Yep.
All right, I will then trigger Happy Trigger. Who will...
Does he shoot?
Happy Trigger, I mean, he probably has about 8 guns.
All right.
At
So
least.
this is a series of shit I'm about to read to you. So go ahead and just follow along with me.
Oh
Okay.
boy.
So you are within 25, I believe. You are. Okay.
Oh god.
It activates Sniper's Mark. A character within line of sight and range 25 gains Sniper's Mark. Against targets with Sniper Mark, something fun happens with its rifle damage. You know that you have Sniper's Mark. You can ignore it. Okay, you have to have the full context for this, or it's not going to make sense. So I'm just going to have to read the whole thing. So,
Okay.
A character with a line of sight and range 25 gains Sniper's Mark. Against targets with Sniper's Mark, the anti-material rifle Happy Trigger has, instead of dealing damage, does 1 structure damage if it hits you.
Ooh.
Dang.
Can I have that?
You know that you have the Sniper's Mark. Basically, your targeting, your like defensive systems just fucking go nuts. They're like, oh god, we're gonna die. You can ignore it and take damage normally if you are in cover or prone. So those are the 2 conditions you can have that undo the Sniper's Mark, okay? You still have the Sniper's Mark, but you ignore the thing if that happens.
If I stabilized, would it remove it?
No. This is an ability. This is not a condition.
Okay.
Here's your reaction that you can get to this. On your turn, a character with Sniper's Mark may drop prone as a free action if they wish.
Okay.
So you duck?
Yeah,
Pretty
but
much.
you do have to drop prone if that is what you're trying to do. Because if you're prone, you take damage normally from the anti-material rifle.
Okay.
Okay. The sniper can only mark 1 character at a time, but it can transfer the mark to another character.
Is that a free action of his?
That is his full action for this round.
Okay.
So you just see this lanky ass, like spindly mech at the far, far end of the hallway just start to back up as it like basically draws a line on you. Yeah, you're still in range there. And it just pulls up its rifle, and your like IFF systems and all your like targeting stuff is like something is like really honed in to your heat signature.
I will send an emergency message saying, guys, there's a fucking sniper and he's going to blow my head off. Please take care of him.
All right, Chimera, you're the last activation on your side.
So just wondering, is that like a pilot trait or a tech thing? For a friend, not, you know.
Are you your own friend?
No.
Okay.
No, definitely not.
Is it bad that
Chimera.
speed is 4, okay. In the entire combat, I never actually moved, so like I actually had to remember what my movement speed is. Yeah, so I'm gonna hop out of the crate. I'm gonna run past Astro because.
All right, so you should have 3 more movement.
1, 2, 3, and then I think if I did this right, I actually that's 4. Shit. Well, I'll boost to move to here.
That's
And
a
then
quick
As you
action.
move there, Chimera, you activate Look's readied action, which was to fire at the first person to exit through the door with its light machine gun. Looks has Superior Sentinel, which grants it +1 accuracy on all things made as reactions.
Hey, real quick, Bob. I'm having a little trouble parsing this map. Is this a valid space?
Yeah.
Okay, because that's where I wanted to end up, and I hesitated for a sec because I wasn't sure that was valid or not.
Yeah, that's kind of like tucked into the door a little bit. I mean, effectively, what are you trying to do?
I wanted to have soft cover and throw a grenade around the corner.
That's not so much soft cover as you have hard cover. Like, where are you trying to target with your grenade?
I'm trying to target... I don't know if you can see the arrow I'm drawing. I want to target here.
I mean, from where you are, you can't draw an unbroken line from the center of your hex to where you're aiming at.
Okay. Then I'll go back to the original position.
Well, the blast, what's the blast of your grenade?
1.
Okay.
In which case, you can now just shoot him if you wanted to.
Oh yeah, I guess that's true.
Yeah,
maybe I'll just shoot him.
I'll just shoot him. But as you walk through the door, though, it pulls up this light machine gun up by its hip and just unloads like fucking Scarface style into the door as you enter it. Just a hail of bullets.
I have skirmish. Like I haven't actually attacked yet, so he has difficulty 1 on this.
Cool. He gets 1 accuracy because of Superior Sentinel, like I said.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so that's cancel out. And then, let me activate. Let me get rid of all the things I had set up for the fight you were just in, and activate all the new ones for the fight you're in now. All right.
Oh no.
Looks LMG. 11 versus evasion.
That will definitely hit.
It'll do 5 kinetic damage.
Oh, no fire?
No fire. Hey, what a concept.
I'm not trying to be funny. Like I'm so used to being burned by attacks. I'm like, oh my god, this is a normal attack. How much damage? Sorry.
5 kinetic.
Little do you know those bullets were tracer rounds.
Oh no.
So you take 5 kinetic walking through the door.
Okay. And then I'm gonna shoot him.
You're gonna shoot him. I'm gonna do it. You're gonna shoot him.
So let's see.
He's already pretty fucked up from the sniper round Rock got into him.
Well, that doesn't hit him. I rolled a 2.
What were you shooting with?
My reliable weapon. Does that still do 2 damage then, or I missed?
Yeah, I mean, let's set up the scene before you roll, so everyone knows what you're doing. But yeah, you fire your what is it? You tell me.
It's my it's just a regular assault rifle.
All right, so as you're walking through the door, you're aiming up on your assault rifle as he just sprays you with the LMG, and you're returning fire. You're both just like pelting each other with bullets as you walk through the door.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, he's gonna go ahead and take 2 damage just from getting winged by some of that hail of bullets you put on target.
Okay, cool. That's me. Yeah, moved, boosted, and shot. Yeah, I'm done.
All right.
Should have stayed in the smoke.
Yeah, your smoke sucks.
Tan Man is going to activate. Tan Man is backed by Payday, who is currently working on getting through this door. Tan Man moves out into the open here. Looks down at the hallway at you. You can tell it's kind of a lumbery mech. It's very similar to Doomsday. And it's built.
No.
It takes the boost action and moves another 2 hexes towards you. You can tell it's pushed. Even with a boost, it could only move a total of 4 spaces. It's like really lumbery. And then, yeah, I mean, it is going to, do nothing right now. It boosts forward is what it does.
I was scared.
That's the end of the round. Who wants to be up first at the beginning of this new round?
Here's a question for you, Bob. My ability to get drop prone, is that something I have to take at the start of my turn or at any point during my turn?
At any point during your turn, you can, as a free action, drop prone.
Then can I take the first move?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. You're asking.
Go for it.
I'm gonna boost forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I can go there.
So you're just running down this long hallway. Because you were in the crate that landed on the other side, you're further down this long box hallway from where Happy Trigger, Tan Man, and Looks are kind of like guarding the entrance that goes further into engineering, where Payday is apparently making some progress on something they're doing.
Then I'm going to immediately drop a smoke grenade on myself and drop prone.
All right. Yeah, absolutely, man.
I'm like, fuck this shit.
All right. Taking a page out of COMET's book, you just run forward and you flip off the cap of the smoke grenade as you're running, and you just hold it with you like a football as you go down prone as you land, and the smoke just billows up around you. Nice.
Hey, Rock, do you have smoke grenades?
Why?
I just want to make sure I'm not the only person who doesn't have smoke grenades. That's it.
No, I don't have smoke grenades.
Smoke team.
Actually, shit, there was something else I could have done, but I forgot to do it at the start of my turn, because I don't do it often. I could have used a protocol, but I forgot about it, so I'm just going to let it go slide.
Okay. That's Orion. Let us go over to... So let me make sure I understand what prone does accurately again. When I was giving you guys the benefit, I didn't feel too bad about it, but I don't want to harm you too bad if I am thinking about this wrong.
For what, though?
Prone.
Attacks against prone targets get +1 accuracy. Okay.
Yep.
You know that he has the sniper mark on you, and you've activated your smoke grenade and everything. But Happy Trigger is going to activate and is still going to shoot at you. So it gets +1 accuracy because you're prone, and -1 accuracy because of your smoke grenade.
Yep.
It is, let me make sure I have all the things right. Has to be done before it moves because it's an ordnance weapon.
If it's the anti-material, he gets +1 accuracy for it.
Luckily for him, he gets +2 accuracy and a +2 attack bonus for his attack. So he is going to attack with it.
All right, so don't break his mech, guys. Just kill the person in it.
All right.
Holy shit.
Yeah, so he rolls 1d20 +2 and then +2 accuracy. So he rolled a 5 plus a 2, and then of his 2 accuracies, one of them was a 2 and one of them was a 1. So 5 plus 2 plus 2 gives him 9 versus evasion.
Yeah, that hits because I've only got 8.
All right, well, Orion, that will do 10 kinetic armor piercing damage.
Oof.
Is that just passive damage, or was that as a roll? Holy shit.
No, NPCs don't roll damage unless they have a special thing that allows them to add roll damage.
Yeah.
So it didn't quite
average.
instantly take out your structure, but it did hurt you badly. And that is Happy Trigger's full turn. Who wants to activate next? Yeah, what's up, Jay?
Oh, no, I was just going to note that I think it's interesting that their damage is higher than half for average.
Oh, because of the anti-material rifle. You have to also assume that these characters are higher in license levels than a level 0 pilot. Because, for example, for the anti-material rifle, he has +2 accuracy, +2 attack bonus, a 10 passive damage.
I don't even know where you would get stuff like that.
Well, that's the thing, is NPCs don't scale the same way PCs do. NPCs only have 3 levels. They have level 1, level 2, and level 3. This is a level 1 NPC of a sniper, right? Whereas you guys have license levels where you get to do all kinds of weird, broken, add-on stuff. It's if I have a sniper, it's either for levels 1 through 5, levels 6 through 10, or levels 11 through 15, right? So, this is basically just a tier 1 sniper.
Yeah.
So he's somewhere between license level 0 and 5 in terms of difficulty.
Mm-hmm.
But he has 1 structure. If you kill him, he dies instantly. So, it's hard to compare NPCs and PCs in that way.
Mm-hmm.
At least material rifles require reloading.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, good point.
Thanks.
Hey, Todd, are you thinking about going next?
No, actually, I want to go last so my smoke can last as long as possible.
Okay. Oh, I see how it is.
Well, I'm thinking that would help Rock
It doesn't matter to me.
come in. You could come back into my smoke and then shoot at Lux, for example.
Okay.
Or shoot
Yeah,
at looks and then
maybe.
retreat.
I kind of have a thing where I can attack both of those guys together, but I have difficulty on the attack. So
Would
like,
you
I was
rather
hoping
me go first?
I wouldn't mind getting the accuracy boost you give people, but it's up to you. It's your choice.
All right, I can go for it. So let me see real quick. If I move to the edge of my smoke ring.
So yeah, moving forward out of this cargo area to the doorway would take you to the edge of your smoke. Yeah.
And I could be in range of Lux for some of my weapons. Hell, I'll just move out of the smoke ring. So let's move up here. Is throwing a smoke grenade a free action?
No, it's a quick action.
Okay. Is it considered a deployable? Because deployables are free actions. No, they aren't. Just kidding. I was looking at something else. Okay. Okay, so I move up past the door a little bit. And I am going to... Actually, do I want to move here? Sorry, let me just figure out. He's 4, 5. Yeah, that's fine. So if I was here, I move out past. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do before I even do this? Before I even move, let's power up my hyperspec fuel injector.
All right, you're gonna burn you're gonna go all out and burn your core fuel.
Yeah, let's do it.
Go Super
All right,
Saiyan
you
on us.
exhaust your core fuel, and you just you rock out.
Yep. All right, so now I move out.
Want to read for everyone what you're activating and why it's real good?
Yes, so for the rest of the scene, you gain +1 accuracy on all attacks, checks, and saves. Additionally, once per turn, you can boost as a free action.
So you're just super fast, and you're way better at everything.
Yeah, and I think that'll come in handy.
And because it's boosting as a free action, you can still normal boost for one of your quick actions, and it doesn't count as copying it.
Yeah. Okay, that's good.
That's really good.
I'm glad you found that rule, Todd, so that it's like if it's a free action, it doesn't count for the duplicate roll, because now a lot of these other rules make sense.
Yeah. Me too. I realize that's something that comes in handy a lot more than I anticipated at first. So he's going to move out the door and then boost to get in front of CHIMERA, putting himself in between CHIMERA and Lux. Okay. And now he's going to do a barrage. So he's going to activate... He's going to fire with his flex mount too first.
Okay.
Excuse me. All tongue-tied today.
So all of these are going to get an accuracy as well.
Going to get an accuracy? Yes. Because...
of the hyperspec fuel injector.
Yes, and the pistol is going to get 2 accuracy because of Vanguard. I'm in
nice.
Range 3. Okay, cool. Let me do that. Sorry, let me bring up my macro for the pistol. Roll that. Okay, so 15 plus...
15 will hit the evasion, yeah.
Okay, plus
a d6,
D6, so 3 and a 6.
Oh, it crit.
Oh, so yeah, 15
nice.
plus 6, because you take the higher of the two.
Right.
Which gets you to 21. So you did crit. So what's the damage on that weapon?
Okay, this is what's cool about this weapon, first of all, is it's a line weapon, so it goes right through Lux and also to Tan Man, I believe, if I understand this correctly.
Yes.
And it does just 2 energy damage, no roll.
All right. Unfortunately,
how
that means you don't get the crit bonus,
Yeah.
but it would have been 2 damage regardless. But still, that's nice.
Yeah. So 2 energy damage to both Looks and Tan Man.
Nice.
Okay.
So
then
Lux takes 2 energy damage. 1, 2. And then Tan Man takes no damage because it has 3 armor.
But isn't it energy? Does that do... Does that do...
It's not armor piercing. It's just a different
okay.
type of energy. Some people have resistances to energy or kinetic or something. This guy just has straight armor.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. So then I will... my second auxiliary is my missile rack. So I will launch that, targeting the space in between Lux and Tan Man.
Okay.
And let's roll for that. With 1 accuracy. I rolling the dice but a little slow. Ooh, 20.
All right. So that was against Lux.
That was in the... It's a has an area 1 blast.
Yeah, I know, but it's like D&D. If you do AoE, you have to roll the attack at each person that's in it.
Okay.
So you got a crit against Lux. Now roll for Tan Man.
Okay.
And unfortunately, that's a 2. Accuracy will not benefit a 2.
Yeah.
All right. So so accuracy actually didn't help in either of those because you auto crit and then you auto super failed. So no 6 swings in that range. You get to roll your damage twice against looks and take the higher of the 2.
Okay. So I rolled 3 and 4. So
it'll take the max,
4.
which is 1d3 plus 1. You rolled a 3 as one of your 2 rolls, so it takes 4. I assume like explosive damage.
Explosive damage. That's right.
Nice. Yeah,
Okay.
Looks is looking pretty bad.
looks bad. All right, and that was just my flex mount. So, and this is a barrage. So now I'm gonna fire him with my shotgun.
Oh wow.
I do have the accuracy bonus,
All
if
right,
that makes a
6
difference.
plus
6 plus 1 is 7.
1.
So probably
Oh,
not.
7 doesn't do it. Looks is real damaged and like sees you pulling up the shotgun and just quickly like decides to give in to the damage rather than hold strong and just like falls to one knee as the shotgun blast blows over its shoulder.
All right. Cool. All right. Well, that's it for Comet.
All right.
That's it.
That's it.
And the smoke grenade disappears, I believe.
Yeah,
for Comet.
All right, and then behind you, back in the room between you and Rock, where you've moved forward and Rock is back on the conveyor, the smoke dissipates. I think I'm going to go ahead and activate looks here. Orion went. Now Comet went. Looks is going to target Chimera with a quick action.
But why?
Just fires up its light machine gun and you get the target on you for suppress. The archer chooses a target within line of sight and range 10. You become impaired and it gains moving target against you. It lasts until it uses moving target on something else, or you leave its line of sight, or you stun it, jam it, or destroy it. So it basically has chosen you as its suppression target. And then it just backs up towards Tan Man. So that was a quick action to suppress you. That it can use as a thing. It used its movement to only move 1 space. And then it's just going to fire its light machine gun at you, Comet, as its other quick action. So... Looks, LMG, 15 versus evasion.
That's going to hit.
That will be 5 kinetic damage to you, Comet.
Okay, 5 kinetic. That will bring me down to 9.
All right, and that is Archer's, or I guess Look's turn. Now, Chimera or Rock?
Do you want to go, or should I go?
My turn won't
Jay?
affect anything, so...
Okay. Sorry,
so
remind me
you
what's-
are impaired right now for as long as it has this suppression on you.
And do not move, because they can get a chance to fire at you if you do actually move.
Yeah, if while you are suppressed, you start to move, it gets to attack you.
Is that what that means? Okay.
Yeah.
Is suppressed a condition?
No,
suppress is an ability.
Okay.
It's part of
I
the
was trying
heavy
to look.
gun.
I was trying to look it up.
I don't know about the NPCs.
Impaired is like a thing. Like impaired would be a condition, but it is being caused by the suppression.
Right.
Okay.
Let me post this in Discord for you guys.
Yeah, and it says very
that would be
specifically, this effect lasts until it uses moving target to target something. Until it uses moving target, which is what happens if he moves, or if he's stunned, jammed, or destroyed, or he chooses a new target. So, like, doing the thing to clear the condition actually doesn't get rid of the impaired he's putting on you because he's still suppressing you. It's like an ongoing thing. Until it goes away.
Okay. Okay, here's what I'm going to do.
Their suppress is slightly different than yours, Jer.
I know, but it's conceptually
it's very similar. Yep.
I'm not going to move, but I am going to activate my core power, which is similar to what Astro has, which is
The be good mode.
Yeah, be good mode.
Be good mode. Okay.
Be good.
Gotcha. All right, Chimera goes. You're activating your core power. Your servos burst into gear. Your accuracy tunes in. It's just you're burning through fuel way faster.
It's not as flashy as how Astro does it, but you just hear a lot more loud noises, and like the beat of the engine is a lot faster than it was before. And then I'm going to pull out my heavy mortar.
Okay.
Which basically allows me to, within range of 15, hit anything with blast 1. So I'm aiming for a spot next to Looks and Tan Man.
Got it.
This spot for the people on roll 20.
So you fire basically at the far wall, so the explosion basically blasts out at Looks and Tan Man, who are like a little further down the hallway that you and Comet are peeking into.
Yep, that's the plan. And normally Mortar has difficulty, and I negated that basically by using my core power. So I'm going to roll this against Looks first.
Okay. Flat D20.
That does not work.
6 will miss.
Yep. Please work, Tan Man. At least going to get one hit in. Hey,
Nice.
there we go, 18.
18 will hit Tan Man.
Yep. It does 1d6 plus 1. 7.
Oh, maximum
max damage.
roll. Okay, so 3 of that is negated by its armor, but it still does 4 damage.
It's good.
And Mortar is a full action, and I'm not moving, so I think that's it for me.
Okay. So Chimera has gone.
Actually, can I rewind that? Sorry.
In what way?
I want to overcharge and do a quick attack on Looks.
Okay. Yeah, with what?
Just my rifle again.
With like your basic assault rifle?
Yeah.
All right, so you're going to do your overcharge, which is back down to just giving you 1 heat at the beginning of this combat.
And this will do... it's a reliable 2, so it will do at least 2 damage.
16 will hit evasion.
Okay, and 1d6, which is 6 damage.
Oh.
Hot dog.
Nice.
Cool.
Yeah, you pull up your rifle. You're kind of like sticking out behind Comet. It has you suppress every time you move a little bit. It's like firing its LMG to kind of keep you in place. And you just pull out behind Comet in a quick move and just fire a quick burst. Just finds the center of Looks, and you just see the mech deactivate and crumple to the ground.
He looks dead. Oh.
He looks dead, Rock.
Looks dead.
If Rock's name was Jim, he'd be dead.
Oh boy.
I think I'm done now.
Okay. With Looks dead, Tan Man, who is standing right behind Looks, looks at the two of you. Nice.
Be angry.
Takes out its flamethrower, aims it at both of you, and in a cone 5 just covers the entire area with fire.
I don't like fire.
You didn't know that it was a big cone attack because it was always just targeting you, but it's a big cone attack. This guy is piloting the same model that Doomsday did. So this is going to be against Chimera. 14 versus evasion.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
And then 14 versus evasion for Comet. So both of you take 3 damage and 3 burn.
Okay. 3 damage, 3 burn.
Okay, here we go again. I don't like this mech at all.
All right, so Chimera.
Feel the
let's
burn,
give you
Chuck. Feel the burn.
3 burn and 1, 2, 3. Should be down to 6, I think. And then Comet, you get 3 burn. And then 1, 2, 3. Also down to 6. Hey, you guys are mirrors.
Yay, mirror men.
Todd, we're burn buddies.
Burn buddies.
Hey. Oh, man. Did I delete the thing I needed?
Well, we killed Looks. That's all that matters.
I want you to kill the sniper.
He's next. He is next.
Oh no, my backlog of tokens is filled with like 50 different fucking tarot cards from the game we played with tarot cards in Roll20. So I can't find the old tokens I was using the last time we played. Oh man, and I deleted it on the other page.
Make a folder for those.
Yeah. Well, it's because I have tokens, but I don't have tokens for like Line of Fire and things like that.
Could you use the tokens, the tarot cards as the tokens? Just make them really tiny.
I'll just, put the Hanged Man and stretch it real thin as a barrier between all of you.
Yes.
Firewall.
Oh, he has the fucking firewall too?
Yeah.
God damn.
Hey, guess what? He's the exact same model as the other dude. Boom. That looks right. And then it goes out to 4. Boom. Make it a little thicker so it looks more imposing. There we go.
Hey.
So Tan Man is going to back up a few spaces and then is going to just draw a line of fire across the hallway, separating you all from them.
So it's like entirely blocked.
Yeah, there is now a wall of fire between. Like Looks died, he just blew the flamethrower over top of you all in a cone, and then backed up, and then just set out a fuel jet to light the entire area between the two of you, and where Rock and Orion are in the previous room, and further down the hallway from where Tan Man, Happy Trigger, and Payday is further in, conceivably working on something.
So does that mean that Happy Trigger now has to shoot through the firewall?
That is correct.
Hey, there we go.
But now it means we have to shoot through the firewall.
That is correct.
Seems like they're more worried with keeping us out than fighting us.
Yeah. What's the penalty for just walking through the firewall?
Good question.
I guess you're going to have to find out.
I volunteer as tribute.
Ba.
I've done this. I've messed with fire all during the last scene, so.
Is it my turn now?
Yes, you are the last activatable on your side.
Okay. On my turn, I'm going to stabilize to reload my gun.
Mm-hmm.
Move up to there, and I still have a direct line on Tan Man, even through the fire.
Yes, you do.
All
wow.
right. I'm going to overcharge to then quick action take a shot on him.
All right. So you're going to overcharge for the first time this. So that'll give you 1 heat for your overcharge.
Right. And it doesn't matter.
You rolled a 5 for the shield, so...
I did indeed, and I think you have to roll below a 4.
It is. I'll go back and read it just to be sure. I believe that is correct. It says, when an attack is made against a character benefiting from the cover, it misses on a 4+ on a 1d6. So it has half a chance to miss.
Yep, alright. Well, that's it then.
All right, that was Rock. Payday's turn. All of you are going to get a message that just says they stopped.
Okay.
I don't even know who you are. Why are you messaging me?
Mysterious voice in the sky.
Yes. All right, cool. End of round. All right. Who wants to activate first?
Maybe I can.
So he hit me.
I guess I could.
Yeah, I could go. I also forgot to do a bunch of things that could help the rest of you guys, like exemplar.
That's okay.
And leader.
That would be nice.
You guys are easily handling this, right? You don't need all that extra buzzes and whizzers.
Yes. You think I should go after Tan Man or Happy Trigger?
Well, Tan Man's currently blocking us from hitting anybody. I mean, I can go.
The thing is, I can't really... I have a missile rack, but most likely with his armor, it won't do any damage. So it's kind of pointless for me to attack him.
I could shoot another mortar.
Of course, maybe Happy Trigger also has armor. But anyway, okay, so I'm going to do a couple things. Number one, this is a protocol I have. I'm going to... I have a Type 3 projected shield. I can... as a free action at the beginning of my turn, I can project my shield, can nominate a character within line of sight. Does the firewall block my line of sight? That's a good question.
No, it does not block line of sight.
Okay, so I'm going to nominate... let's nominate Tan Man. Let's nominate Tan Man. So... all ranged or melee attacks they make against me, or that I make against them, gain +2 difficulty until the start of my next turn.
And you gain +1 heat.
And I gain +1 heat.
All right, so COMET's going to get
It's
some
only
heat.
you attacking him, though?
Yeah.
It's both ways.
My own personal shield.
No, it's both ways, Chuck. You gain +2 difficulty against attacking that target, and they gain +2 difficulty in attacking you.
I thought he was asking if other people had that benefit.
I was, but I think you answered my question regardless.
Okay, so after I do that, that's a free action, so I'm going to stabilize to regain my HP.
All right, so you're going to repair one of your two remaining... You're going to take one of your two remaining repair cap.
Yes.
All right, so you're down to 1.
Regain my HP to 14. I'm going to clear the burn that I have, so I'm down to 0 burn. I'm going to use my boost free action to move... let me see... to move down here, right up towards the wall.
Right up to the shield. You just start breaking towards the fire break shield.
Yeah. And then I'm going to use... let's use initiative to take another quick action as a free action. I can only do it once per scene. And I am going to... Actually, that might be a bad idea. Maybe I'll hold off from that. because I can do that. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna go for it. So I'm gonna do use my initiative to use a free action and do a skirmish attack with my flex mount against Happy Trigger.
All right, so you're going to be firing through the firebreak shield.
Yeah, I'm going to give it a go.
All right, so
I do have my +1 accuracy, so I don't know if that just goes away.
All right, so firstly, I want to see how many weapons are you firing?
2 weapons.
All right, so for the first weapon, roll a d6.
Okay. I rolled a 3.
Okay, so your first weapon has a chance of hitting. Roll another d6.
Can my missile rack go over the flame wall?
It is 4 high, which is 3, 6, 9, 12 meters tall. Yes, I will say yes.
Then that's what
There's
I'll try
enough
to do.
room between the ceiling and here.
That's what I'll try to do with the missile rack.
Okay, so you can get both of them through then. What was your first attack?
The thermal pistol.
Okay, the thermal pistol will go through because you rolled less than 4.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll that damage.
Or
Or roll that attack or whatever.
Yeah. So I have a difficulty and a accuracy.
So it's just a straight roll.
Okay. 4.
4 will not hit its evasion.
Okay. Now for the missile rack.
Missile racks should be normal for you. But you get the accuracy for being in overdrive mode or whatever it's called.
Right. So I rolled a 19 plus d6 is 3.
That'll be a crit.
Nice. Okay.
So roll the damage twice and take the better.
1d3 plus 1. First roll is 2. Second roll is 3. So 3
3's better.
damage.
All right. Yeah. The missiles start exploding around it, and you can tell it's like kind of pissed that its like aim is thrown off as it's jostled from side to side from the explosions.
Okay. Cool. And that's all I can do. Yeah.
Todd, are you going to clear your burn?
I did.
Oh, that's right.
Don't
You
forget
did.
to heal yourself, though.
Did you give leadership? Did you?
No, I didn't do that.
Did you fucking do your whatever Vanguard shit or whatever it is, or the stuff you forgot to do last time?
I can't do Exemplar because he's too far away at 5 feet. Or 5 hexes, but I can do leadership. So I'll give leadership to who wants it? Rock? Attack Tan Man.
All right.
That's all. That's all, folks.
Okay.
Okay, I just want to make sure I know what so that's going to be you, COMET.
Yeah.
All right, I just want to make sure I know what I have access to here. Interesting. Cool. COMET, like a minor demon, a mech that you haven't seen yet, bursts through the firebreak shield to directly next to you.
Nice.
Boosting through the shield, landing in a square right there. It kind of is like right up against the wall where you have advanced on the rest of the team. It is this large, spindly mech that just has this giant ass fucking sword with like a heated edge on the end of it. And when I say big, I mean big.
Yeah.
And as it kind of like skids to a stop directly next to you, you hear over kind of like the comms a female voice that Rock and or Orion might recognize. Just say, "You shouldn't have gotten involved," as it just swings this giant sword at you.
Does it look unharmed bursting through the firewall?
Completely.
That was going to be my question.
Nothing on it.
Ah, jeez.
Oh, right. So
Ooh, boy, that's not
it
good.
rolls with +2 attack bonus and +1 accuracy. Unfortunately, it rolled an 18 +2 +6 versus your evasion, so 26 versus evasion. It does 6
Misses.
kinetic damage. And on a critical, it does an additional 1d6 critical damage.
So this is one of the rare mechs that actually does
This
get
is
a
one
crit.
of those rare elite mechs that has crit damage.
You know, one of the
Okay,
the first
then. And
one
it
that we've
does
come
max
across
damage.
is a crit.
So that's going to be a total of 12 kinetic damage.
Okay, 12 kinetic damage will
I
take
was
me
told
down
to
to
attack Tan Man, so I'm definitely going to attack Tan Man and not that guy. That's all I know.
2. You have the ability to give me back the leadership die as a free action.
You
Or
have
just
the
hold on
ability
to it.
Rock and Orion. This is the same voice as the woman who tried to de-escalate the kind of confrontation between you and Nat when you guys were at the bar messing with Beryl. She was the very large mercenary-looking woman.
Okay.
That is Tish Karza.
All right.
Let's just make sure that was. Oh yeah, that was everything. Who's next?
Dang.
Can I go?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
hey,
Go for it.
sorry.
Go ahead.
I just realized last time I attacked with my missile rack, but I attacked earlier and didn't reload it. We can fix that retroactively.
No, you stabilized before that, so
Right,
you should have
but
been able to
instead of-
reload it.
Instead of reloading, I decided to clear my burn. I
see.
can't do both. So what we can do is we could say I never cleared the burn and roll for that now.
yeah. Go ahead and roll your engineering check.
Okay.
Well, I agree with that. That's fair.
Yeah. So
Just a
engineering
d20 plus
check.
your engineering.
My engineering is 0, but I do get an accuracy.
This is true.
Yeah, for a save, yeah.
1d6. Let's hope for the best. 21.
Hey, 16 plus 5. Okay, so we're back to basics. We're nothing lost, nothing gained. We're all
Yeah.
good here. We did not cheat ourselves.
I've made a note that my missile rack is not loaded though now.
You did not cheat yourself. You did not. Man, I can't remember the whole thing.
You not only cheated the game, you cheated yourself.
Okay.
Hey, actually, Jeremy, are you going to attack Payday?
Yep.
I could probably knock her prone, and then you'd get like accuracy on the attack if you want that. If not,
Would I
then
get
I'll-
accuracy
go
if
for
I'm
it.
trying to shoot through both you and Comet?
No, definitely not.
You know what? Go ahead. Go nuts. Go nuts.
Logic prevails. Okay, so I use my movement to stand up. And
Okay.
then, no, I don't die. That was a...
Oh no! Orion died.
Oh, I didn't mean to accidentally click that X. And then I use initiative to allow me to boost.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. So that should put her within range. Then I am going to let loose an all-out barrage, starting with the thermal lance, following with the assault rifle.
Dang.
All right. Stop after you do the thermal lance.
Okay. Here we go. Wow. I rolled a 3.
Okay.
That's
So
a pretty pathetic attack.
So the Ronin did not take damage. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, 3 will miss, obviously, their evasion. Go ahead with your... and you take the 2 heat.
Yep. I gain 2 heat. Okay, and hold on 1 sec with the assault rifle. I want to see something. I'm not sure how this will work, so I'm going to let you figure this out, Bob. I am going to use my ammo case to add, because this is my main weapon with the assault rifle, I'm going to load it with thumper ammo, which means this attack deals explosive damage and gains +1 knockback, or does knockback 1.
Okay.
And then I'm going to fire at her.
Are you gonna try to knock her back into the
Yes,
firewall?
I am.
I like that idea.
I was actually thinking of doing that too.
Oh,
I'm glad we're on the same
rolled twice.
wavelength.
The first one was the actual roll.
Yeah, gotcha. All right, so that is 19. That will hit accuracy or evasion.
And it does 4 explosive damage, not kinetic. I don't know if that
4
matters.
explosive. So, interestingly, it is going to activate Rebound. When the elite takes damage from a ranged attack, it rolls a d6. Let's see what happens. It rolled a 2, so it does not activate.
Okay.
It needed to roll a 4+. So you are going to hit it for 4 kinetic damage. Mm-hmm. 1, 2,
4
3,
explosive.
4 explosive damage.
Yep. And
gets pushed back 1 into the firewall.
Does it look like it's taking any damage in the firewall?
It has taken some additional damage from the firewall, yes. For stopping within the firewall.
And my smoke grenade ends.
All right, and then your smoke grenade goes away. Orion, is that your turn?
That is everything.
All right. Payday is going to use Ready and Waiting to activate for the second time this turn. It is going to rush forward out of the fire at COMET again.
That's not nice.
That's not nice.
That's not cool.
You hear over the comm speakers, "You're really starting to piss me off," and is going to swing at you with the carbon fiber sword again.
I'm not even doing anything.
Yeah, actually.
That is going to be a 20 plus 2 plus 5 versus evasion.
Misses.
Is that another
It is another crit.
What?
So that is going to do an additional 1 damage, so a total of 7 kinetic on that hit.
All right,
I
well,
don't
that
think
takes-
it matters because it takes your structure.
It sure does. So I go down to 0. I lose a structure. So I'm down to 3 structure. Boop. And back up to 14 HP. Does that carry over? Like 7 damage. Does that carry over? Like once I go up to 14 HP?
No.
No, I don't think so. I think it's just you're reduced to 0 and then you get an effect.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's see the effect. I roll a d6, right?
-1. Structure.
Boy, roll 20 is kind of slow for me. I rolled a 1, so that's bad news.
That's bad news, Bears. I think that's the you lose your entire turn one.
I think so. Chuck got that.
Yep. Welcome to the party.
Okay.
Yes, so that is direct hit. You have to roll. Oh, it depends on. Actually, this is different. It depends on how much structure your mech is missing. So you have 3 structure remaining, which means you're just stunned until the end of your next turn.
Okay.
So let's activate stunned on you for COMET. You're down 1 structure and back to 14 health. And then Payday will use it's going to use Ram on you, COMET.
Okay.
So that is just going to be melee attack. So no, 2 will not hit your evasion.
The evasion
So
of 5.
it just with this giant ass sword just cuts through the air, and you just see like your armor opening up and peeling beneath the blade, and then it reaches out with one of its hands to try and push you back, but you're able to like knock its hand away.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, back to one of you.
It's impressive that he did it
I'll
while
go.
stunned.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah. If you want to go,
I mean
rock
his evasion was down to 5, but it was still enough.
Yep. Go ahead.
Yeah, line of sight again. So I'm gonna do much the same. Stabilize, reduce my heat back down to 0,
Okay.
and reload. But I'm immediately gonna overcharge again.
All right. This time
and
it's
try
a
to
1d3. I
1d3.
think. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll roll that now. So 1 heat.
One more heat.
That's nice. I don't have to change anything in that. Anyways, I will now roll a 1d6 and be sad right after I hit the enter button. Well, maybe not right after because it's taking a while to load up. Yep, I'm sad.
Yeah, 5. Yeah, it just fucking goes away again, vanishes into the ether like it never existed for something.
Yay.
All
Cool.
right.
Well, that's all I got.
Oh, right. Yeah, okay, Payday already took that damage. Cool. All right, Rock, that was your shot. Now it is going to be Happy Trigger's turn. Happy Trigger takes the turn to stabilize and reload. All right, back to one of you. Chimera.
I think I'm left.
Yep.
I have a question, Bob. Is there enough space between Comet and the wall for me to attack Payday with a melee attack?
Because of the amount of motion it would take to like melee it, I would say you can with disadvantage.
Okay. Yeah, I can make that work.
Yeah, you're gonna kind of like shove your way into a very tight area and try to like get some leverage to hit Payday. So go for it.
Okay, so I'm going to move to here, and then I'm going to boost here.
So you're gonna
So
you're gonna
basically-
run forward
yeah.
and then boost between Comet and the wall to come up on Payday.
Yep, and then I'm going to ram Payday back into the firewall. Get back in there. And so because I'm boosting before the ram, I have the ability is I forget what the ability is called. It's Juggernaut. So I get a +1 accuracy, which I guess negates the difficulty you gave the ram.
Okay, so it'll
Plus
just
you
be a
have
1d20.
accuracy from your thing, right?
Ooh, you're right.
Because it's a
so
check.
I still get accuracy.
Yeah.
Does that affect Ram? Is it all? It's an attack roll, right? So I guess it does.
It is a melee
Yeah.
attack roll. Yeah. So please hit. 21 hits.
21 will hit.
So I knock her back into the firewall, and she's prone. So she's prone in the firewall. And then, yeah, I'm gonna go attack her with my reliable assault rifle. So
Oh, your boost was the free one. Okay.
yeah. There we go. And I get accuracy. I get accuracy because she's prone. Oh, I get 2 because I still have my core power, so I get 2 accuracy. And I got a 9.
Oof.
Well, it might still work.
You got an 8. You got an 8 because you choose the higher of the two rolls.
Yeah, you get 6 plus 2.
Oh, yeah,
so you
yeah.
rolled a 6 and then you rolled
you're
2
right, you're right.
accuracy.
Sorry.
I just need to check something real quick.
I forgot it doesn't add. It's just you
Yeah.
pick the best of the
Yeah,
two.
that's correct. All right. For Payday, no, that does not hit the evasion.
So 2 damage.
It does 2
All right.
damage, yeah. That's... Oh yeah, and I need to roll my engineering check because I'm still on fire. That's becoming a recurring thing for Chimera, isn't it? I'm still on fire.
You take 3 damage, and you are still on fire. So that's 3 burn.
I swear, this is going to be a meme at this point. Is Chimera still on fire? Yes.
Chimera's on fire. All right. That is Chimera's turn. Tan Man is going to move forward. Is going to just walk directly into its firewall. And then he is just going to spray Comet and Chimera down with a flamethrower.
So being in the firewall doesn't provide them with the defensive bonus?
That is correct.
Okay.
Well, at least he does have 2 difficulty against an attack against me.
He does.
2 difficulty?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because I
His
projected my shield on him.
Oh, right. And he's also going to get a difficulty because he's firing a ranged weapon while engaged.
Okay.
So this is going to be versus Chimera. So it's just going to be with 1 difficulty. 10 minus... We'll see if the dice rolls ever.
It's being slow.
Why is it so slow lately?
3. So that will be 7.
That will
miss. All right. And then Comet, it will flamethrower against you. 15.
Gonna hit no matter what.
3d6.
My evasion's only 5.
Oh, okay. So
wow.
it's minus the 6, but it's still 9.
Yeah.
All right.
Evasion's 5?
It still hit because
He's
I'm
stunned.
stunned.
Oh, okay.
Sucks to be me.
Yeah. So you get hit by the flamethrower. Do you have any burn right now?
No, I did clear it.
Okay.
When
So
I
you just
saved last
take
time.
3 burn.
Okay. So, and 3 damage.
3 damage instantly and then 3 burn.
Okay. Got it.
So that is Comet. We're going to give you 3 burn and 3 damage. So you should be down to 11.
Yes.
All right. And then on its turn... is going to... Yep. All right, I thought so. It is going to deploy its firebreak shield to be behind Comet and Chimera. So it kind of like rushes up into its own shield, sprays down the entire area with Comet and Chimera with flame. Comet, you still get hit, but most of it is dissuaded onto you, so Chimera is pretty safe. And then at the end of its turn, it is going to redeploy its flaming shield to cut Comet and Chimera off from Orion and Rock, who are further down the long hallway. And that is where we're going to pause for the night. We'll pick this back up in next session. So far, you've taken down 1 of the people who are working at taking over engineering and capturing Wren Polities. Looks pretty dead. Tan Man, Payday, and Happy Trigger are still putting up a decent fight against y'all, and we'll see how you solve this little combat puzzle next time.
Sounds good.
It's a bit of a cliffhanger because me and Chimera are in bad shape right now, and we're split off from the rest of the group.
I mean, are they? No, I made that joke last time. I was gonna make like they're trapped behind a firewall with us, not the other way around.
You own it. Own it. Take it.
Yeah.
It's yours.
I don't know about you guys, but these firewalls are my favorite part of this entire game.
Yeah, it's the best. It's super good.
It's super fun to have a 50% chance to just not do anything.
Listen, just you wait. That's exactly what listen, this just gives invisibility. That's how invisibility works in this game. It's just a 50% chance to miss. So
I don't know how common that is.
What I'm saying is you guys will have that shit probably pretty easily, because like a lot of the licenses I've been looking into are like cloak generators and shit like that. So I'm like, wow, invisibility is really easy to get in this system, and like the way it works is very like cut and dry. It's like half a chance to miss.
Wow. Well, that's something.
Oh boy.
All right. Well, take care, everyone, and we will see you on the next time.
All right.
See you later.